Hi. I just want to show you some of the amazing things we have in the mix shop. Now, when you first buy a TM6, within the first month, you have a free shipping code to use. And so I just thought it'd be a really interesting thing for you guys to see what I would recommend that you look at in the mix shop. Obviously, it depends on what you're interested in, and it may not be what I'm interested in, but I'll give you a little bit of an all-round viewing of the mix shop and some great things to actually purchase for your TM6. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go and have a look at the mix shop. Oh. Seem to have lost that. Hang on, let's try again. Here we go. All right, so this is the mix shop. And just as a little offside comment, it is, I think it's the second highest earning kitchen shop in Australia. So there is some amazing stuff in here. All right, always worth having a bit of a look at the sale. So we'll go into the sale. Here we go, collapsible lunchbox, amazing, love it. So you can pack your lunches in there and it will then flatten down. Lunch, again, sustainability, my thing, love it. Different things in here, cake 10 liners. If you're a TM5 owner and you want some more chips, they've got, cup. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous, $2 for those. Some great books in there as well. So just have it, always worth having a look at the sale. What I love though is accessories, and what I would suggest when you've got a new Thermomix is I would go into the care of your Thermomix section, and I would buy, now I know you can buy a plastic brush for $5, but I would not recommend the plastic brush because it takes 1,000 years to decompose when you finish with it. So, but I do actually, and this is where I do go against my my principles, but this is the bristle brush. If they had it in a sustainable version, I would absolutely buy it, but I'll tell you what, it is sensational. You get a set of 2 for $8.95. The bowl scourers are fantastic, and this is the brush that I buy. So this is bamboo and is excellent. The stylus pan is also a great thing because it means that you're not putting your fingers all over the screen of the Thermomix. So that's a great thing. And I haven't got one of these, but next time I actually purchase something, I will be adding one of these because you can just use it to clean out the arms of the Thermomix. All right, so that's worth it. So I would definitely, when I was purchasing, using that code, I would definitely get this, which is the green bristle brush set. I would also get a bowl scourer. I would get the brush, and I would get the stylus. All right, then we've got bestsellers. I'll have a bit of a squiz in here. The blade cover. I would get the blade cover. So the blade cover is $34.95. You use it for sous vide. You use it for slow cooking. And one of the things, again, that I love is the fact that I can slow cook chickpeas, kidney beans, like the raw hard ones that you have to soak overnight. You can slow cook them in your Thermomix. It's going to cost you half as much it is to have when you go and buy a tin. And it's zero waste if you go and buy them at somewhere like The Source. You take your own container. Even if you don't go to The Source, you can recycle your soft plastic at the supermarket. So I would thoroughly recommend that. Different spatulas. If you're into making yogurt, the glass jars are fantastic because you can make little individual yogurts and you can put them in the Varoma and use the fermentation mode on your Thermomix and a yogurt recipe. That's fabulous. If you're into ice cream, that's a great one. Cupcake pen, I haven't really used very much. The bowl scraper, this is great for, well, I don't use it to scrape. I don't even know why it's called a bowl scraper, but I would use it just for cutting up dough and bread dough. If you don't have a TM6 spatula, they're fantastic because they're flexible at the end so that you can scrape your bowl properly. Anyway, there's a whole heap of stuff in there. So worth having a bit of a squeeze through. These are the popular things. butterfly, popsicle molds, the Thermomix Thermomat. So that is your bread mat. You can see it's got markings on it, so you can roll things out to the correct size, whatever size it asks or you want them to be. Just remember with that is also a host reward. So one of the best ways to get the most out of your Thermomix is to host, and you can host as many times as you like. It's a great learning experience for you. Obviously, you're going to be able to share the benefit to the Thermomix with your friends as well and have a fun time. But that is one of the host rewards. And it comes along with one of the other mat, which goes called the oven mat, and it's silicone again. It goes in your oven, and it just means that you don't have to use baking paper all the time, which is not recyclable. Okay. What else? Silicone bar snack molds. Here, let's have a look at the rose gold stuff. Oh, they've changed it. Bakeware. Okay, see this beautiful rose gold. It's such good quality. I have the oven trays. They don't look that beautiful. You are not meant to use any dishwashing liquid on your oven trays. However, I have, so mine aren't looking that beautiful, but they are great trays. The pizza tray. Oh, that actually has holes in the bottom, so you get a nice crisp crust. Here we are, Ultimate Rose Gold Baking Bundle. You can see you've got the Madeleine tray in there. You've got the donut tray in there. You've got the two different spring forms. You've got mini muffins, larger muffins, and those oven trays. So that's beautiful. I quite like silicone, I have to say. And the fact that these do have the steel frame makes it easier to manage, because if you just got silicone, it's really floppy, you've got to put it on a tray. So I think they are a great idea. I do have this silicone baking tray, which means I don't need to put anything on top of it when I'm baking. The bundt tin, I do have that too. I haven't got the chiffon angel cake. I still can't get my head around that, but apparently that's meant to be incredible. Chiffon cakes are meant to be beautiful, but I've just got to really understand that a little bit more. What else have they got in here? Oh, pudding steamer and Baroma tray, the pizza tray, the Madeleine tray, the bread tin. So if you're into bread making, you can have a bread tin. It's got optional lid. There's the baguette tray also for bread making. Let's just go into here too, bread baking. So they've got, there we are, they've got the Thermomat again. This is, you can make your own butter in the Thermomix, and this is a butter bowl that you can store your butter in. I find it's better in winter than summer, because obviously it gets really hot, but it is, that's really lovely. Reusable bread bag, who doesn't love that? And the Thermomix proving baskets, I've just received those today actually, as an incentive. So here we go. You see this? It's just a basket. And you can either prove in this linen or calico inside there, or you can go for a really rustic look like that. So, and it gives you instructions about how to clean it and how to look after it, etc., etc. So there's two shapes for that one. As you can see, there's the round one and there is an oval one. If you're into bread baking, that's a really good, I've seen some beautiful loaves come out of there. Butter knife, rolling pin, the lame, I think it is meant to be, bread knife. So I've actually earned one of those as an incentive for this month, along with that tin, we haven't seen the tin on this one, but that tin, so I've earned that. Here's the other silicone mat that can go in the oven. So they both can go in the oven, but this is much more sensible shape, size for going in the oven. This one is great for proving your bread doughs and things like that in it. If you don't have the, where are they? The baskets. Just wrap them up in here, your pizza dough and things, and just wrap them up in there and they prove much more quickly. All right, what else have we got in there? Decorating. So there's just a couple of things in here. Well, the spatulas obviously for scraping things out, cupcake pen, the piping bag set. You've got your cake decorating spatulas, silicone spatula and brush, pastry shaper. So this can actually, when you use one of these, you push it down and you actually helps you make the shape for your little tartlets. The cake stand, which spins, which is great for decorating. Disposable piping bags, I don't really obviously condone those, but they are there. The cake leveler, so you can cut out, cut your cake in half and it's all level, and this is incredible. So I have a friend who's got one of these, and what's really cool about it is that down the bottom, I'm just going to stop long enough to show me, down the bottom here, these are cool bricks. So these cool bricks can actually go into, they go into the bottom and they keep your cake cool. So you know on a hot summer's day and you don't want to carry it anyway because it's too hot, then you put them in there and it's going to keep it nice and cool for you. Then this is the first layer on top, and you can just have a cake and a few cupcakes around there if you want to, or, you know, cake like that. Or you can have a cake underneath and cupcakes on top. And then we'll go back to our little, there you go. How cool is that? I think that's just amazing. Oh, here we go. Here's the one that's, oh no, hang on, I'll show you that. So that's the top. Clips in, carry it by the top there and by the handle, and just amazing for any bakers. What else have we got? Accessories, consumables. What are these? So here you are, you can get your pop sticks for, they look like little cakes on pop sticks. That's pretty cool. Baking paper for your baroma, liners for your tins, the sous vide bags. I think somewhere there is a sous vide thing as well. We'll have a look in a minute. Drinkware. I love this stuff. I have this tumbler with a lid. It's insulated, so you can have hot drinks in it. You can have cold drinks in it. You can have a gin and tonic in it. You can have a glass of wine in it, particularly if you're out on a picnic or camping, and you've got the lid. The flies don't go in. Love that. And this water bottle, mine has been thrown out of the car I don't know how many times, but it's just fabulous. Again, it's insulated, so on a really hot day, your water is still cold as long as it went in there cold. What else do we have in here? That's eco-friendly. Reusable produce bags. Use them at the supermarket. The reusable bread bag. There's that lunchbox. Oven tray liners. Ziploc pouches, so you can put your herbs in there in the fridge, or you can you know, freeze soups and things in those as well. All those tumblers and things again. The Enviro bag, that's what I take to the supermarket with me. This is fantastic too, the oil sprayer. So instead of having to buy a pressurized can of oil, you can put your oil in there and just spray it. So that's a favorite, I have to say. What else have we got? Bamboo set, airtight silicone lids, oven liners. Cool. What else do we have under here? Outdoor entertaining. Anyway, as you can see, there's so many things in here. Pizza maker bundle, serving tongs, a fan, hot plate liner. So that's really good for your barbecue. The thermo flask, the thermo jug. I've got one of these as well. So you make your sauce and you just keep it warm in there. There's the vacuum sealer for the sous vide. All right, serving sticks, poultry knives, the barbecue thermomat. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And if you're after cookbooks, they're all in here. So you don't have to have cookbooks if you're, oh, this is the new one that's coming out soon. That's celebrating 20 years of Thermomix in Australia. The books are all here. If you're on Cookie Do, you don't need the books. They do give you a bit more information. So if you are thinking of someone, a child, you know, someone with a baby, that's really helpful. That's got a lot of information in it. They do all give you a little bit more information, but you don't need to have them. But, you know, if you've got a friend who's got a Thermomix and you're thinking of something to give them, the books are all up here. It also gives you recipe chips here. So if you're a TM5 owner, but honestly, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do the chips anymore. If you're going to do anything with TM5, you want the cook key, because that's going to give you access to everything on Cookie Do. Okay. So if you are, if you then go ahead and purchase something, as you see, look, there's gift cards. You can get gift cards of various denominations. So if you're not sure, but you know someone's a keen Thermomix user, you can get a $75 gift card. Sorry, it's not working. I know there's, oh, here we go. Got it then. $50, $100, $200, $500. So even if you're thinking about a wedding present for someone, you can, you know, a whole lot of you can put in, you know, $100 and it can go towards a Thermomix. So it's a really great way to do things. Cobalt, we've got this mini vac, which is on its way. Little handheld mini vacuum cleaner. So Cobalt are the vacuum cleaners made by Vorwerk, who make Thermomix. And I've got their big upright vacuum cleaner, and it's sensational. All right, so say you go, let's go new arrivals. Let's find something on there. Ooh. Let's go, yeah, okay, I'd like to buy, oh, look at this, silicone cupcake liners. I like that too, that's new. Yogurt jar lids. All right, so I'm going, okay, I want to have a look at that. And yeah, I'm going to add it to my bag. All right, and then I'm going to go, here we are, your consultant. It's there. If it's not there, please look. I am Amanda Powis there, but please look, find me, because even if it's a little tiny bit, everything you spend at the mix shop, I get a little bit of commission on. So I would really appreciate it, and I'm very grateful for those of you who do put my name down there. But there's so many wonderful things in the mix shop. I'm not just doing this because I get commission. I'm doing it because I love the products, and I think they're doing an awesome job. Always worth coming and checking and just see what the new arrivals are. So I didn't know they had those silicone. Oh yeah, shop. No, get it. New arrivals. That's what I want. So I didn't know they had those silicone cup liners. It's all cupcake liners. It's always worth having a bit of a look through and going, oh, it's new. Oh, this wooden cutting board. Oh my goodness, I've just received this as an incentive. Let me show you this. So the underside of the cutting board has a cutout, and the whole, and it's got handles either side, so it's easy to carry. And look, your bowl fits in that cutout, so you can just put stuff straight into your bowl. How cool is that? So I've just received that as an incentive, as well as that bread basket, bread proving basket. Anyway, that's enough. You probably had enough of me. Just wanted to show you some things in the mix shop. There's so much on there, and please have a look. And if you are using your free code, and remember, look, anything over $125 gives you free shopping as well. Great place to look for presents for people, even if they don't have a Thermomix. There's so many wonderful things up there. Yeah, so I hope that's helped, and will help you have a bit of a look around the mix shop. Always worth checking it out, and great things to buy. Remember the cleaning products. And if you need any parts at all, you can always go in here and order your parts. Thanks for watching. Bye.